Good morning. Good morning to you. It's early. It's another 5:30 episode of the DJ and Donnie. There he is, right up there. See him? There's Donnie. DJ and Donnie morning show, folks. Have a bell ringing day if you would, please. Please, 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 please. Have a bell ringing day. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy from Land Cruiser Midwest. We got Donnie down here too. We got Donnie everywhere. Donnie, Donnie, Donnie. God bless Donnie. God bless Donnie. All right, let's get the show on the road. Let me bring that music down so we can get going. So, we're back to migrants today. I'll give you an update on New York City and Chicago, where it's unraveling in Chicago, according to Pastor Corey Brooks. So let's get right into it and see what the pastor thinks about Trenda de Agua, gang that is starting to push into some of the gang areas of Chicago and take over. So let's listen to that.
The founder of Project Hood says adding migrants to the city of Chicago is complicating the city's crime issue. It's not the first time we've heard that complaint. Pastor Brooks appeared on Fox and Friends first earlier this morning. He says he constantly hears from neighbors about their concerns. Brooks says that he believes it's only a matter of time before things explode.
We're already dealing with major crime. We're already dealing with major educational issues. We're already dealing with a high murder rate. When you add individuals who are undocumented, who are coming from countries who have been let out of prison and entering into our city, it's only a matter of time before things explode.
Just a matter of time before they explode, folks. Just a matter of time. Also heard that Chicago public schools have told the teachers to pass these migrant students, just to pass them, even though they're not even coming close to meeting the requirements in education. Isn't that sad? There you go. Got the sound master again today. Look at that. We got two of them now. Two sound masters. We're like one of the only shows that deploys sound masters. There you go. So let's listen to more what the pastor has to say about the Venezuelan gangs in Chicago.
You're starting to see in different places around Chicago on the south side confrontations and issues arising that are only going to get worse as time goes on.
I'm seeing where the migrants are trying to take over. They're flying up and down the streets. It's dangerous. They're toting guns around. They're threatening to take over different areas.
Pastor Brooks continued to say that he believes when Chicagoans get ready to vote, immigration is going to be a large factor. Of course, we'll have to see. Natalie.
Watch what avocado does to your inflammation.
There you go, folks. That is a quick update of Chicago. Let's go to New York City, where things are just as bad. We've got a report here from Brian Yennis, I do believe, from Fox. So let's see what he's got to say about prostitution, drug. Now we got some new drugs coming in. Got some like pink drugs popping up. Yeah, they're. He's saying the Venezuelan migrant gangs are very resourceful, flying under the radar because the cops just don't have access to know who these people are that have been sent here. So let's hear what Brian has to say about the NYC shelters and the migrant gangs that are starting to make some bucks. They're starting to make some bucks. Let me see. I got bucks here. They're making some of this using the world's oldest profession. Go figure. They be ringing the bell daily there. All right.
Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, or TDA, has hundreds of associates citywide. I spoke to the NYPD's Chief of Patrol, John Shell. He says going after this gang is a top priority. Not only are they citywide, but they are operating inside the city's migrant shelters, like this one behind me. The gang is not only recruiting called Tussie or Pink.
Look at that. That is a cool looking color, but deadly, folks, deadly. But they're starting to appeal to your senses. They're starting to colorize everything. Yeah. Ingenuity, if nothing else. Ingenuity, if nothing else. So be on the lookout for that.
Cocaine, and it's smuggling guns inside the shelters, inside food cartons. Now, what makes this gang particularly dangerous is a few things. One, this is a gang that's full of members that are really unknown to the NYPD and to much of U.S. law enforcement. The other thing that makes them...
The other thing I've heard is many of these young males have been part of the Venezuelan military. They're trained in the Venezuelan military, unlike many of the gangs in the United States that have no training. So these guys got a little bit of military background, which makes them a little more dangerous.
Particularly dangerous. This is a gang that is not only citywide, but it runs the gamut as to the type.
And they're coming to a city near you, folks. Coming to a city near you.
Of crimes that they specialize in. The NYPD busted a 24-hour brothel, a migrant brothel in the heart.
You're just not in Vegas anymore. You're in Queens. Check this out.
Part of Queens, New York. The NYPD says this brothel is associated with the TDA gang, and it is just one example of how they are prostituting migrant women, extorting them, because these women have to pay off debts to the coyotes for bringing them illegally. The gang has spread nationwide. We're talking about reported gang activity in 14 different states, in 10 different cities. But here in New York City, perhaps the most frustrating thing for the NYPD is that they are unable, by law, it is illegal for them to contact ICE because of the city's sanctuary laws. That means some of the worst criminal offenders, including accused murderers, are not often being deported.
There you go. There's another report from NYC. Let's see what else we got for you here. I had one where, here we go. Let me get this one set up. We've got a video here of two gentlemen that tried to get into one of the Chicago shelters. By the way, there was just news reports today on NBC Chicago that they've funneled another $100 million to the favorite staffing company out of Kansas City, bringing it up to like $340 million that they've been paid to staff the shelters. People are starting to question that a little bit more because I believe we're down to like 4,500 people in the shelters. And why are we funneling more money to these people? So it doesn't make sense. Does not pass the common sense smell test.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Tom,
Tilly too. Yeah, so there's more money, more of your tax-paying dollars being sucked away. That sucking sound is your tax dollars being wasted. Yeah, something like that. Welcome to the show. Like, share, subscribe. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. This is the DJ and Donnie Morning Show. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the comedic humor. Hope you're enjoying the sounds. We aim to get you up and moving in the morning. It's 5:48 here in Chicago, Chirac, the city of migrants, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at this video here where guys try to walk into one of the migrant shelters and are pushed out pretty quickly. Let's check this out. It's getting crazier, guys.
This guy said this is treason. Wow. This is treason, baby. Wow. This man is saying, hey, we should be able to go into these buildings. We can't even go into the building. They get angry at you when you go into the building. You haven't even did anything. You just walk behind two Venezuelan guys, and then all of a sudden they get accosted like they've done something. And that's how America is. Some people can have something. You pay taxes for their reason, then they use your resources to house these people, and you can't even go into the building. You can't even check out the downstairs building, the floor. You can't even check out the first floor without them saying, we're calling the cops. We're calling the cops.
So there you go. There's a quick update of what's going on in Chicago and NYC. Not a lot of publicity or media being spent on the migrants right now. Seems like a lot of the focus is on Springfield, Ohio, and Charleroi, Pennsylvania. We've done a little bit of shows on that. But like, share, subscribe if you like the morning show and the Sound Masters. Yeah. I think we're going to end it there. Check back for all of our awesome content. We're more than just the morning show. We got car shows. We got shorts. Check out our shorts. We got some awesome shorts. We've got a little bit of everything. Check out the content. Check out the channel. Land Cruiser Midwest. This is DJ Wonder Chrissy. We'll end this show like we end every show with a hand slap and a see ya.